Let me check volume. How's it going, everybody? And continuing on Second Corinthians, they even did more than we had hoped. For their first action was to give themselves to the Lord and join us, just as God wanted them to. So we have urged Titus, who encouraged your giving in the first place, to return to you and encourage you to finish this ministry of giving. Since you excel in so many ways in your faith, your gifted speakers, your knowledge, your enthusiasm, and your love from us, I want you to excel also in this gracious act of giving. I'm not commanding you to do this. I'm testing how genuine your love is by comparing it with the eagerness of other churches. You know the generous grace of our Lord Jesus Christ. Though he was rich, yet for your sake he became poor, so that his poverty he could make you rich. Here is my advice. That'll be worded very differently in the King James. Here is my advice, because that was really watered down. It would be good for you to finish what you started a year ago. Last year, you were the first who wanted to give, excuse me, and you were the first to begin doing it. Now you should finish what you started. Let the eagerness you showed in the beginning be matched now by your giving. I just had a massage. It was really good, but I'm definitely detoxing, drink a lot of water. Give in proportion to what you have. Whatever you give is acceptable if you give it eagerly, and give according to what you have, not what you don't have. Of course, I don't mean your giving should make life easy for others and hard for yourselves. I only mean that there should be some equality. Right now, you have plenty, so you can help those that are in need. Later, they will have plenty and can share with you when you need it. In this way, things will be equal. And like I told you, that one verse, what verse was it? Um, I speak not by commandment, but by occasion, for the forwardness of others, and to prove the sincerity of your love. For ye know the grace means favor, of our Lord Jesus Christ, that though he was rich, yet for your sakes he became poor, that ye through his poverty might be rich. Well, you know what? It was basically worded the same, wasn't it? And herein I give my advice, for this is expedient for you who have begun before, not only to do, but also to be forward a year ago. Well, it's a good thing we read that in the New Living. So it was really difficult. So anyway, um, but when it's talking about poor, it's not talking about money. I think y'all know that. Uh, it was talking about he, of course, rich in the spirit, but then for our sakes became poor, and that how he laid his life down. Yet through his laying down his life, the sheep would be made rich in spirit. So, yeah. Anyway, and I'm sure y'all picked up on that. So let's finish Nebuchadnezzar's story of how he became a sheep. That same hour was the thing fulfilled upon Nebuchadnezzar, and he was driven from men and did eat grass as oxen, and his body was wet with the dew of heaven till his hairs were grown like eagle's feathers. That's why I think it was 7 years. And his nails like birds' claws. And at the end of the days, I, Nebuchadnezzar, lifted up mine eyes unto heaven, and mine understanding returned unto me. And I blessed the Most High, and I praised and honored him that liveth forever and ever, whose dominion is an everlasting dominion, and his kingdom is from generation to generation. And all the inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing, and he doeth according to his will in the army of heaven and among the inhabitants of the earth, and none can stay his hand or say unto him, why doest thou? And that's just like Paul explaining the fairness of God choosing his sheep before the foundation of the world, that man has no free will. One of the verses reads, why have you made me this way? Nay, but oh man, who are you? Can a thing formed say to him that formed it, why have you made me thus? Nay, but oh man, who are you? Have not potter power over the clay to make one lump unto honor and another unto dishonor? I think I butchered that a little bit, but you get the idea. So nobody can say to God, why do you do this? At that same time, my reason returned unto me for the glory of my kingdom. My honor, my brightness returned to me. My counselors and my lords sought unto me. And I was established in my kingdom, and excellent majesty was added unto me. Now I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise and extol and honor the King of heaven, all whose works are truth and his ways judgment. And those that walk in pride, he is able to abase. So when you say, I'm so proud of you, remember, that's saying, I take pride in what you did, which is saying I had something to do with what you did, when everything is of the Lord's will. So sheep are never prideful, and they never are proud or take pride in anything, because no matter what has taken place between you or somebody else, no matter what has taken place, the Lord ordained it so. So when somebody does something great, I don't say, I'm proud of you. I say, I'm so happy for you, or that's fantastic. Oh, that's so great. That's got to make you so happy. I know that just fills your heart. Yeah. I'm glad you're here. I love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.